But we're here. So the fear of the follow through. This is something that really kind of hit me when I was at the gym earlier. I was kind of journaling in between sets, and it had me really thinking. Right, I was journaling about like some of my values and some of the values that I'm implementing or will be implementing into my identity and whatnot. And the thing is this, right? One thing I realized, and I'll give you an actual example. One of the values that I would like to implement into my identity is excellence, right? Doing everything with excellence, being excellent at everything, moving with excellence, right? And I got that. I was inspired by that, or I was inspired to implement that by Soul, Mortal Souls. Shout out to him. Check out his YouTube channel, Mortal Soul. So move with excellence, doing everything with excellence, right? And the way that looks to me is, dressing with excellence. You know what I'm saying? Like giving your all, putting everything you have into everything that you are doing, right? Doing things that people with excellence move. He gave an example of his son, right? And he gave an example of his son, and they was playing a football game, high school football game, and the other team that they were playing was like undefeated. Like his team mopped his son's team. You know what I'm saying? And this team, everything that they did was just excellent. Everybody had matching, you know what I'm saying, like people wore suits to the game. He was talking about how even the bus drivers, they had on matching outfits, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was just cohesive. You see what I'm saying? And that was an example of moving with excellence. He gave it another example with his son, and it's something his son did. I forgot. Wish I could remember. But when I think of excellence, that's something that I think of is, dressing well, treating yourself well. You know what I'm saying? Like doing everything to its utmost ability, right? And that brings me back to the title of this talk, the fear of the follow through. See, one thing I kind of realized was going on internally with me is I'll set a goal, or I'll think of something that I'm going to do, or say something that I say I'm going to do, and there's a voice in my head that says, what if you actually have to do it though? Right? And it sounds so ridiculous saying it out loud, but that's the fear of follow through. Like, okay, cool, I like the idea, but what if I actually have to do it? See, that's my ego trying to keep me comfortable, keep me where I am right now. You see what I'm saying? That's your, and I'd imagine we probably all have that voice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fear of follow through. Sure, I'm quite sure it's the ego that's talking like that, that's acting like that, that's saying those things. But again, that's something that we don't really necessarily acknowledge, is the fact that we have these ideas for things that we would like to do, and there's this little voice, you know what I'm saying, like that says, like, what if you actually have to do it? Just acknowledging the fact that voice exists, for one, because it keeps us from doing so many things, right? I mean, we got the new year coming up, 2023, and you got a lot of people that's gonna make a lot of New Year's resolutions. I couldn't even think of it because I haven't even taken that idea seriously in years. But you got a lot of people that's gonna be making New Year's resolutions, which is a great idea. Things that you're going to change for the new year, let go of for the new year. It's a good idea, but are you, are you actually going to follow through, right? See, that's the problem. Is there's saying that you're going to do something, but then actually having to follow through. And the reason why it's such an issue is because it's not about doing the thing. It's about becoming the person that does that type of thing. See, that's where the shift has to happen, right? It's at the identity level. It goes way deeper than the behavior, right? You have to make a shift at the identity level. I am the type of person who goes to the gym, however many times a week, right? Um, and as a matter of fact, like I said, that's what I was doing this morning. And the only reason why I do that now is because I shifted my identity to become someone who goes to the gym, who wakes up, 5 or 6 something in the morning and goes to the gym, right? I'm usually up by then already, but I'm the type of person who gets up, especially on the weekends, when I'm not working, um, gets up and goes to the gym in the mornings. Um, Depending on what I have going on during the week, I'm the type of person who goes to the gym after work. Lately, not so much because my schedule has changed, but whatever. Hey. And that's another identity shift that I'm working on, right? See, I know for a fact that I'm the type of person, up until this point, I've been the type of person that let their circumstances dictate what can be done or what I do, right? And that's something that has been pretty hard to admit, honestly. I really had to kind of set my ego to the side and admit that I let my circumstances dictate the things that I do. Like I said, it sucks admitting that. It really does suck admitting that. But it's the truth. And it's the truth that I'm trying to change, right? So, going back to the topic of the conversation here, the fear of follow through, right? And again, this is a great topic to be talking about right now because it's the end of November. Jesus Christ, it's the end of November. God. So December 1st is in a couple days, right? Gee, good Lord. Oh man. So wow. So December 1st is in a couple of days, which means January 1st is in a couple of days. And again, a lot of us are going to be setting New Year's resolutions. We're going to be making all of these plans of what we're going to do, these new habits and routines that we're going to adopt into our lives, right? And the issue comes in where you have to decide, like, are you going to be someone who follows through with that new routine, with that New Year's resolution, right? Are you going to shift that identity? Are you going to become the person who does the thing, right? Or are you just going to do the thing until you lose motivation, right? See, that's usually where most people's issue is, right? That's why there's a fear of follow through, because you don't necessarily believe that you can follow through. I tell you that for a fact. There's a huge issue with me. I'm afraid to make certain claims because I am afraid of my ability to follow through on that claim. And that's a belief within myself, right? Yeah. There's a lot of hard truths. I should really change the name of this show to the Hard Truth Podcast or some shit. But yeah, you know, that's, like I said, that's an issue I have that I'm working on rectifying, is, you know, not making certain claims because of my, you know, lack of belief in follow through, right? The fear of follow through. So hopefully this help. Always definitely help me out. Make sure you you know, comment below, like, share, and subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. And you know, let me know. Let me know in the comments. You know, have you had an issue with, you know, following through with what you say you were going to do? You know, let me know. Talk to you next time.